Alex's lips crash against yours with a fierce desperation, all hesitation and gentleness forgotten in the heat of the moment. His hands grip your shoulders tightly, pulling you flush against his chest as he kisses you deeply, urgently. You can taste the salt on his lips, from the sweat beading on his skin. Feel the roughness of his unshaven jaw against your face. Alex kisses you like a man possessed, pouring years of pent-up frustration and desire into every movement. His tongue pushes past your lips, tangling with yours in a dance that's equal parts aggressive and passionate. You can feel the strength in his arms as he holds you close, the muscles of his chest pressed firmly against your own. Alex breaks the kiss, only to trail his lips along your jawline and down your neck, nipping gently at the sensitive skin. F*CK. He groans against your throat, his breath hot and ragged. I've wanted this for so long. His hands roam over your body, possessively, gripping and squeezing, as if trying to imprint the feeling of you into his memory. Alex's lips and hands are everywhere, exploring your body with a fervor that borders on desperation. He tugs at your clothes impatiently, desperate to remove the barriers between you. Off, he demands gruffly, pulling at your shirt. I want to feel you. His own shirt is discarded carelessly onto the floor, revealing his sculpted chest and abdomen. Alex's skin is warm to the touch, his muscles rippling beneath your fingertips as you explore his body. In return, he captures your mouth in another heated kiss, his tongue delving deep as he presses you back against the bed. Alex's weight settles over you, his hips cradling between your legs as he grinds down against you slowly. You have no idea what you do to me, he murmurs against your lips, his voice low and husky. Alex's words send a shiver down your spine, his intense gaze holding you captive. The heat between your bodies intensifies, the friction of his hips against yours, igniting a fire in your core. What about you? You breathe, tracing your fingers along the defined muscles of his back. You have no idea what you do to me either. Alex's eyes darken at your words, a growl rumbling in his chest. Show me, he challenges, nipping at your bottom lip. Show me how much you want this. Want me? He sits back on his heels, pulling you up with him until you're kneeling face to face. Alex's hands grip the hem of your shirt, tearing it over your head without ceremony. His eyes rake over your bare torso, appreciatively, lingering on the curves and planes of your muscles. Seeing gorgeous. Alex's gaze lingers on your bare chest, his eyes filled with a hunger that makes your skin prickle with goosebumps. He reaches out, his calloused fingers trailing lightly over your collarbone and down your sternum. Perfect, he murmurs, more to himself than to you. Suddenly, he leans in and captures one of your nipples between his teeth, sucking gently before grazing it with the edge of his teeth. The sensation shoots straight to your groin, making you gasp and arch into his touch. Alex smirks against your skin, clearly pleased with your reaction. He repeats the action on your other nipple, lavishing it with the same attention until you're writhing beneath him. Sensitive, huh? He teases, switching to kiss a path down your abdomen. I'll have to remember that. His hands slide down to the waistband of your pants, popping the button open easily. Alex's fingers deftly unzip your fly, pushing your pants and underwear down in one swift motion. He helps you kick them off, leaving you completely bare before him. His gaze burns as it travels down your body, lingering on the obvious proof of your arousal. Look at you, Alex murmurs, wrapping his hand around your length and giving it a firm squeeze. So hard for me already. He pumps his fist slowly, twisting his wrist at the tip with each upstroke. His other hand explores your hips and thighs, kneading the muscles there gently. You want my mouth on you? Alex asks suddenly, his voice rough with desire. Want me to *CK you off until you're begging for release? His words alone are enough to make your hips buck into his grip, seeking more friction. Yes, you pant, not trusting yourself to speak coherently. Alex grins wickedly at your response, a flash of teeth in the dim light. Good boy, he purrs, leaning down until his breath ghosts over your sensitive flesh. I'm going to enjoy this without warning. He wraps his lips around the head of your *CK, seeing gently at first before taking you deeper. The warm, wet heat of his mouth is incredible, and you can't help but let out a strangled moan. Alex hums in satisfaction, the vibrations sending shockwaves of pleasure through you. He starts to bob his head, taking you inch by inch until you hit the back of his throat. He swallows around you, massaging your length with his muscles. His hand continues to pump what he can't fit in his mouth, twisting and squeezing in ways that drive you wild. Alex's other hand reaches up to fondle your *LLS gently, rolling them in his palm. You taste so seeing good. He murmurs around your length before diving back in with renewed enthusiasm. Alex's tongue swirls around your sensitive tip, teasing the slit gently. He pulls back for a moment, his lips glistening with saliva and precum. I could *CK you all night, he says, his voice low and gravelly. But I think it's time I felt you inside me. He releases your length reluctantly, kissing a path up your abdomen and chest until he reaches your mouth. Alex captures your lips in a searing kiss, letting you taste yourself on his tongue. Breaking the kiss, he reaches over to the nightstand and pulls out a bottle of lube, tossing it onto the bed beside you. Get me ready, he demands huskily, lying back on the pillow and spreading his legs invitingly. Alex watches you with heavy-lidded eyes, biting his lip as he waits for you to make your move. Alex's chest rises and falls rapidly, his pupils dilated with arousal as he waits for you to make your move. The lube rests on the bed beside you, a silent invitation to prepare him for what's to come. His legs are spread wide, giving you an unobstructed view of his most intimate areas. Alex's hand rests on his thigh, fingers digging into the muscle slightly as he fights the urge to touch himself. You're making me wait, he complains softly, a hint of frustration creeping into his voice. I thought you wanted this. His hips tilt up slightly, a subtle plea for your touch. Alex's gaze is locked onto yours, filled with a mix of desire and challenge. Well, he prompts, arching an eyebrow, are you going to leave me hanging? The air between you is thick with tension and anticipation, the only sound the soft rustle of sheets beneath your movements. It's clear that Alex is eager for your touch, his body trembling slightly with barely contained need. So what will you do? Will you take your time preparing him, savoring each gasp and shudder that escapes his lips? Slowly, deliberately, you reach for the lube, popping open the cap With a soft click, Alex's breath hitches at the sound, his gaze flicking to your hand, and then back up to meet your eyes. About time, he mutters. But there's no heat behind his words. If anything, he seems relieved that you're finally making a move. You squeeze a generous amount of lube onto your fingers, watching as it pools in your palm. Alex's eyes follow the movement, his Adam's apple bobbing as he swallows hard. Don't be gentle, he warns softly, his legs falling open even wider, in invitation. I can take it. With a nod, you reach out and press your slick fingers against Alex's entrance, circling gently to coat the outer ring of muscle. Alex hisses softly at the contact, his hips twitching slightly. That's it, he murmurs encouragingly, his voice low and strained. Just like that.